Welcome back to another weekly roundup of cloud gaming news brought to you by yours truly. Remember, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest in cloud gaming, be sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video, and of course, if you enjoy the content, give the video a like, helps the channel out a lot. But for now, let's get into this week's cloud gaming news. So first off, let's start with some good news for Microsoft's Xcloud Game Pass Ultimate Streaming thing, which I'm still not sure what to call because of Microsoft's flippity-floppity marketing. Currently, Game Pass streaming via the cloud is available in 22 countries in a full version, which is accessible through the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription. But similar to how we tried it out before its official release, a beta preview version of the app will be available next week for 4 new countries: Japan, Australia, Brazil, and Mexico. The app will become available as of November 18th for those countries for people who have signed up, but won't offer the full Game Pass library. Instead, users from those countries will have access to a limited number of titles for testing, like Minecraft Dungeons, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, Forza Horizon 4, and PUBG. Microsoft are currently set to release a full version of Game Pass streaming to these countries sometime next year. But if you are in a supported country, we got access to a bunch of new titles available to stream via the cloud recently, including Madden 20, Gears Tactics, Sims 4, Dragon Age Inquisition, Planet Coaster, Mass Effect Andromeda, Mirror's Edge Catalyst, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and Unravel 2. Now you'll notice a good number of those titles are either from or associated with EA. Well, the value of Game Pass Ultimate subscription rose this week with EA Play officially being rolled into the Ultimate subscription. Currently, this gives console users with the subscription access to the EA Play library, which includes Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and other EA franchises like FIFA, Madden, NBA, Star Wars Battlefront, and the Battlefield games, just to name a few. While EA Play is currently restricted to console users, it is set to come to Game Pass for PC sometime in December, but it's great to see game streaming already benefiting from this arrangement with access to these great titles. But I'm interested to hear from you. Are you a Game Pass Ultimate subscriber? If so, why? If not, why not? Let me know in those comments down below. And from one gaming subscription to another, let's talk about the recently renamed Ubisoft Plus. This week, the Ubisoft channel officially launched on Amazon Luna for those lucky enough to both be in the US and also have early access to the new streaming platform. As we've talked about before, access to the Ubisoft channel on Luna only requires the Ubisoft Plus subscription, not the Amazon Plus subscription of $5.99 a month. And honestly, I've banged on about this on the streams, but in just the few weeks I've had the Ubisoft Plus subscription, it's already paid for itself tenfold. Within my first month subscription of $12.99, I've already had access to Watch Dogs Legion, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and now we're not far off of Immortals Fenyx Rising. So highly recommend you check this one out regardless of which platform you use, as you can download the games if you use something like Shadow, access them on Luna, and pretty soon you'll get access to the library on Stadia, with your save progression being carried across all of these platforms. And on that note, if you are still waiting for access to Amazon Luna, they confirmed on Twitter that they have recently sent out a bulk of new invites, so make sure you check your emails and check those spam folders. With that, it's a new week, which of course means new titles added to the GeForce Now library, which I'll throw up on screen here. Obviously, the massive one to talk about this week has to be Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which can be accessed either via a purchase from the Epic Game Store or through the Ubisoft Plus subscription that we've just talked about. Unfortunately, this week we don't have the free title from the Epic Game Vault, but every title that's been added to GeForce Now this week is a day and date release, so in my books, they've had a pretty good week. But let me know what you think of this week's selection in the comments down below. Speaking of GeForce Now, I was reluctant to talk about this one last week as it was just a rumor. Although we still don't have official confirmation, it's worth discussing. Last week, the BBC reported that Nvidia is working on a web-based client for GeForce Now. This would reportedly be compatible with the iOS Safari browser and would therefore be a big loophole for Epic in getting Fortnite back onto iPhones and iPads without paying the dreaded Apple tax. At this point, Nvidia hasn't officially confirmed this or commented on the rumor, but I really don't think it's that much of a stretch of the imagination that they would be working on something like this. It's the exact route Amazon Luna have already gone with, and the exact solution that Game Pass is currently looking into to get around Apple's stance on cloud gaming. So I think this is a very high possibility and probably something that GeForce Now was inevitably going to work on anyway, but at this point they're most likely not jumping at the chance to comment on this development, as it would put them right in the middle of the messiest and most expensive tech legal battle we've seen this year. And let's finish off with some Stadia news. In a new promotion, Google will be offering a free Stadia Premiere Edition bundle to YouTube Premium subscribers. The bundle comes with the Stadia controller, and the Chromecast Ultra, aka the only Chromecast which officially supports Stadia. Until recently, the bundle also included free 3 months of Stadia Pro, although that was recently removed. So with this move, it looks like Google are looking to get the physical hardware into more people's hands to try out the service, which could potentially lead to more Stadia Pro subscribers. With that, if you're someone who's been underwhelmed with the UI of Stadia in the Chrome browser and haven't seen any improvements, ever, you're not alone, so much so that a third-party Chrome extension is now available to improve the Stadia web experience. Developer Christopher Clay and a group of others have worked on a Chrome extension to improve the UI called Stadia Enhanced, which is available to download for free from the Chrome Web Store. The Stadia Enhanced Chrome extension lets you customize the layout of Stadia on the Chrome browser to view more of your library at once, lets you choose your preferred codec, allows you to customize your resolution depending on your monitor to either 2K or 4K, gives you quick access to screenshots and captured video, lets you enable a helpful overlay in-game showing you stats like FPS and latency, and most importantly, since Google, the search engine company, have chosen not to give you the option to search for games within Stadia, Stadia Enhanced has covered you. So if you're using Stadia on the Chrome browser, I highly recommend this, and I'll leave a link to it in the description down below. But that's it from me this week. So of course, if you enjoyed this video, you found it somewhat helpful, a like rating would be appreciated. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video. Hope everyone's staying safe out there, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.